Alright, good day, Grots. This game is called Nowhere, as it said at the very top. It is a very early demo. It's the very early stage as well. This was provided to me, this access to the game. Thank you very much once again. It was like a PR company. I completely forget the name right now. But that's okay. It's still an ad, and that is what matters. It was provided to me. I am disclosing that. This is a horror game, I believe it's supposed to be. I say this not out of any sort of badness or whatever. I just tend to be like kind of, when it comes to horror games, I don't tend to get too scared easily with certain stuff. I like atmospheric horror. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Let's get in. Let's adventure. Let's play the demo. Don't know how long it is. Could be 10 minutes. Could be half an hour. Could be 5 hours. It could also simply crash before I even launch the game. Who knows? Been developed by one person. You've been tracking a group of missing tourists, last seen in the forests of Norway. As you explore, you find you're unable to leave and you feel like you're being watched. Find out what happened to the tourists and a way for you to escape. Holy sensitivity, Batman. And immediately I couldn't get behind myself. That's okay. Very on rails at the moment. Okie doke. How long has this been here? Very good. I need to. If I can, I'm hoping I can. Mouse sensitivity. Oh, slow it the monkey down. Thank you. Oh, that's better. That's better. Shift is to sprint. Of course it is. And we can be used to document and keep track of your clues and discoveries while working on your cases. Ah, take a picture. Okay. I would take a photo of this beautiful camper van. Let's have a look at our journal. Yeah, abandoned van. Missing people. Please help us find him. A 24-year-old man with long brown hair and green eyes. Been missing since April 4, 2024. He was last seen at approximately 10 a.m. near Vingelin before heading into... Yep, National Park. He was wearing a black coat, jeans, brown boots, and red camping gear. Ethan's 26, also missing. 25, Sarah Carter, Jessica Lynch. So, 2 men, 2 women. Okie dokie. Well, let's find out what's happened to them. I like the fact that they definitely got toggles to certain stuff. What was to do with V? Ah, okay. The focus is blood dry. Wait, the blood here? Honestly, hard to tell. We'll take a photo. I couldn't even see that. It's so... Oh my god, I just bring the bulletin board out anywhere. Interesting concepts, I suppose. Just a little weird to just suddenly whip out the bulletin board out of nowhere. Alright, cool. It's very early on. Gemma, did it actually keep the... No. Ah, that's my photo one. There's nothing there. Hello there, Mr. Totem Pole. What's all this about? Turn back if it's not too late. Oh no. Well, there seems to be a interestingly themed Viking village down here in modern days, but okay. I'm sure nothing possibly bad could happen in here. Absolutely nothing. Not a fan of the shaky cam, personally. New area found, waypoint. Okay. I don't know anyone's still living here in these woods. What happened here? I don't know. Well, this fire seems kind of recent. Very nice mushroom textures. I approve of those. I would like to enter the building, please. I would like to enter the building, please. Is there a jump button? I'm not being told a jump button. Okay, I guess I can't enter the building. Is this a hamlet or some kind of waypoint travelers would use between villages? I can't believe how intact this building seemed to be. Daniel seems to think there's something spooky about it. Of course he would. He had his spirit finger out wandering around. Annoyingly, it was beeping up a storm. He even spends most of his time taking snaps outside the walls or from up the tower. No matter how many times Jessica tells him not to. She doesn't seem to be that interested. Not that she was that bothered about coming here. She just keeps saying how cold she is. Anyway, I think we'll spend the night here. At least one of the houses has intact doors we can shut ourselves in. Yeah, which is this one. Still can't enter. Alright, cool. Cool. Obviously, remember guys, keep it in mind that this game is quite early. In development as well, so you know, judgments are what they are. I found my very first runestone. How exciting! Ethan didn't think anything was here, but I knew it, felt it. It was outside the waypoint into the forest past the fallen watchtower. Despite its assumed age and the floor around it, it's completely untouched by moss and lichen. How odd. Upon closer inspection, it's cold to the touch. The intricate carvings are still visible, thank goodness. It looks to be written in Elder Futhark, so it's very old indeed. Does that mean it precedes the Viking Age? It would take me some time to sketch out and decipher these runes, so I'll make another note of that. Are there more runes around? We'll have to continue searching tomorrow. It's not getting darker, but it should be. That's weird, right? I can enter this place, and there's an axe here for some reason. Huh. But that's a bit weird. Do I have the axe with me now? Have I initiated combat? Hello. Why is there a sword here? It's an old sword, but it doesn't look Viking. I mean, it still looks kind of Nordic. I guess I'm just looting these artifacts. Is there like a light or something? Oh, it's a skull. Hi. A deer skull. I guess that's going in the bag as well, I assume. Does seem to be getting dark. Activating focus mode. This irks me there's no jump button. Just a little bit. I'm gonna break anything. I'll see another. There's the photo. Where was this taken from? The tower. Clearly. Eerie encounters. The forests are for no longer. Number 2. We found an old bridge that wasn't on the map and decided to continue over slowly. Jessica was sure the bridge wouldn't support the van, but we made it. We headed down a dirt road that got more and more overgrown. I thought that was a good sign, but Ethan started to complain about a headache, so we switched driving. I knew we were getting closer because we heard less and less wildlife and the fog started to get thicker. It's pretty freaky. Eventually, the road ended, so we decided to unload the van and start to explore a bit ahead on foot. I'll have to know just in case anyone stumbled by it, but even I knew that was pretty unlikely. I checked the compass to see if we were going the right way, and it was going berserk. I'd never seen it spin out of control like this before. I think it's a great sign, but the others don't seem as pleased. As if Ethan wasn't having enough trouble, a rock landed on his head from a tree above. Not too serious, thankfully, but it made quite a mess. Mischievous crow or something else at play. Went over the hill, and that's the first time we saw it. The settlement. Okay, interesting. Oh, and there's another sword here as well, but it's on like an anvil. A typical Viking sword. It's a claymore, thank you. I say that. I'm British, so, you know. Can I climb the ladder? Oh, you can. And there's a photo. Fantastic. What's there? What's there indeed? Well, so far nothing spooky has happened. So far. What's annoying is I reckon the first one which you could give me is actually in that building over there, but I can't get in because it's locked for some reason. Even though the door is open, I just can't get in. Oh no, I could get in this time. Ah, magic. I sprinted and it worked. They clearly stayed here in this place. We can see this. Take a photo. You're not going to try and open the chest? Spooky. We encountered the forest for longer than before. I wasn't sure if it was minutes that passed or hours before Ethan checked his watch and it said midnight. The sky was never bright, but it hadn't changed from the dim gloom since we arrived. I'm not sure if it was the tiredness or stress or something else, but Jessica started to become increasingly nervous inside the settlement and wanted to return to the van for the night. I managed to convince her that we'd sleep inside one of the houses. How many chances would you get to sleep inside a real Viking house? We shut the doors and put down our sleeping bags for the night. Ethan decided to try sleeping on the bed. Sarah wasn't happy but didn't argue. Excuse me, I'm reading right now. Terrible nightmares. I wandered the forest. They were completely silent, but I knew I was being watched. I felt the shadows following me, skulking behind the trees. I touched one of the trees and it burst into flames, and the whole forest was consumed by our fire so hot I felt my skin blacken and blister. When I woke, Ethan must have woken up already as the bed was empty. The others jolted awake. They wouldn't say why, but I'm guessing they didn't sleep much better. We found Ethan outside up in one of the towers. Like he was holding something, but it was gone by the time he came down. He said he felt safer up there somehow. Well, something's changed. Not quite sure, but it says something about pressing J to light for my lantern or something. No, that's something else entirely. Oh, what's this? Some kind of coin? Okay. Let me just check the settings again. Not that. Because it mentioned a lantern, but I was too busy, obviously, reading the lore to know about that. Lantern is F. Okay. So, you had a lantern all this time. Oh, my God. So, a horn blew. And now we're in hell? No choice. It's been too long around here or something? Oh, I don't know. But if anything, it feels weird that, I mean, the lantern isn't really helping this situation. Oh, I see that on the floor. That's another photo. Why has this been taken? Good question. Why has it been taken? Why has a lot of stuff been taken? Who knows? But I'm sure it's fine to go out here and for no reason whatsoever. Why does this feel menacing? Because it probably is menacing. That is probably why. Hey, as far as I'm aware, when there's red mist about, that's always a good sign, right? Wait. Oh, there's the statue. If I do this, I can see it, but if I look ahead, I can't. Ah. It's those sort of that side fog, you know? Well, hello? Who are you? Someone is burning. Well, that's not good. Okay, this means divinity, luck, and protection. Connection to the higher self. There's a lot more written on that than there is that I actually picked up. Huh. Oh, you got a photo. What is this? Well, I got a feeling this might be one of the people who died. Just maybe. Just maybe. A coin? Yeah, I'd assume a coin would go in there, right? It's probably like all of these are coins. If my elder Frederick isn't too rusty, this is Hagalaz. It symbolizes wrath being tested, overcoming obstacles. Oh, does each of the... This is one of those big brain games, isn't it? This one is Jerry means cycle, changing the harvest of both nature and life. Oh, the runes, right. I didn't even see the runes at first. It's just like one of those Slender Man games where you gotta go around and collect things that can come back and then stuff kind of like hunts you down at the same time. Maybe. I mean, that seems to be right because of what I've just put in there. I don't think I want to have that in the journal. Can you go in there? Thank you. Hey, Statue Chan, how's it going? I'll just keep focus mode on for now. Probably best to stick to the path. But currently, you know, for reasons, for science, it's probably a good idea. Alright, with the power shaky cam, we will stop running. But check out this side. Once again, I don't know how much actual content is available in this game at the moment. Nor where it sort of starts you off as well. Because this could be like, say, like, I don't know, past the start of it. Oh, it's another Nordic statue. Okay, so there's two paths here. I'll go this one. Like, my guess is that you're kind of limited to where you can go anyway. And it's not quite as open as it looks. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm alright with that. I love some of these trees where you can just see that the textures at the top of them are just completely not there. But you know what? For a game made by a single person, it's so far not bad. Not bad at all. I'll give them credit where credit is due. Obviously, it's no Black Myth Wukong, which I played earlier this year, which is absolutely goddamn amazing. I don't think I uploaded my entire playthrough, but yeah, it is what it is. Out of bounds demo. Oh, okay. Now, the only problems I always have with these type of games, which I will always happily say, is I'm not always a big fan of, like, I like a little bit of direction, not complete guesswork. I remember when I played a demo of a game back way back when EGX was still at a certain, you know, it was nearby. And it just was like, oh, okay, the logic was not what you'd expect. But if you were the developer, you'd be like, okay, I know what to do here. Oh, this cave is spooky. I mean, there's not really anything in the cave, but yeah. I'll explore down to the bottom of this cave. I'll go as far as I can do, and then we'll see where it goes. As I said, I like when it's like it's supposed to be a horror game. Yeah, I guess there's been a little bit of horror with everything turned red, and now the horror of the never-ending tunnel is happening in this cave. Imagine having to walk through this. You know the worst part is? No fast travel, as far as I'm aware. No fast travel at all. So that's gonna be fun. Hey, why is this cave so big? What is the purpose of this cave being so big? You know, you found a cave. Is it just like to get me to another side of the map? Yeah, I mean, I entered the cave and now I am still discovering more cave. I suppose it was a route to get to another area. Okay. I have no idea where I am anymore. Fun. Oh, there's a totem here. Lovely. Not really seeing any landmarks at the moment, unfortunately. It's my point earlier. It's just like, well, it would be nice to have some form of direction, but yeah. I don't even know what to do with this at the moment. Obviously, I know you're supposed to sort of like link clues together and figure out the mystery of what happened in this place, but it's, this seems promising. This will lead me somewhere, right? One way or the other. There's an upside down wagon. Oh, and there's another thing here. What even is that? I can't even tell what that is. It looks spooky. But is it spooky? I think there's a building. Yeah, there's a little village over here. Okay, maybe a monastery. Ooh, this looks a bit more promising for what might be spookums. It's the okay, I was close. Not a monastery, but a church. At the end of the day, religion's scary, you know, man. Sarah seems to think she found some to help us escape in the ruins, but wants to decipher the ones we found to be sure. Anything to get us out of here. We followed the lake, watching the trees as we went until we found the rune. We decided to make our tents and set up a watch so some of us could try to rest. I stood watch first over the silent forest around us. Occasionally I would think I saw a shape only to rub my eyes and it was gone. Was it sleep or was it them? Hours later, Sarah sparked with new life saying she'd uncovered something in the rune. A ritual to take us to the village. It's not out of the forest, but at least it's not here. She says we have to find some things and take them somewhere. I was beyond tired, so we agreed to discuss it more after a rest. We woke Ethan and Jessica to switch shifts. Ethan yelled as he woke, his eyes wild with fear. I quickly hushed him and washed the area. We seemed okay, so I rested. I woke to screaming out in the woods. Jessica? Throwing myself up, Ethan and Jessica were gone, but we were not alone. The sky was red. The creatures came out of the corners of the mist towards the camp and I ran wildly, barely escaping before they were upon us. I don't know what happened to Sarah. I ran for what felt like hours. Whenever I rested for a minute, they would creep forward. I'm now at the church ruins. I don't know if I lost them. I'll find somewhere to hide inside until someone finds me or the sky returns to normal. If I survive this, I'm done with the supernatural. Done! If anyone finds this, please help us. So one of them might be here, hiding. Okay. Or they're dead, and it's a human skull. I have a strong feeling they're probably just dead. Yeah, right now, I'm not really... I don't know if I'd say I'm scared or anything. Oh, there's a shoe. A lone boot. It's full of mud, maybe? Nah, that's not a door you can open. Alright, let's toggle that lantern. But it doesn't feel dark enough. That's the thing. Way too much to survive. Dry. Blood. A spirit box. So we found the spirit box. Nice. Dry blood. Someone was in trouble. But did they manage to write a note before they potentially died? That's the main thing. God damn it, they didn't. No note. More blood. Well, she said she was hiding here. Question is, where was she hiding here? Like, if I was to hide, like, where would I hide? I'd try to find somewhere you could, like, close yourself in and just lock the door. Or block it, even. Oh. There's the thing again. I'm hoping I can actually see something with the... Oh, there it is. There's something walking about. I don't know if it's constantly following me or what, but I mean, it's there. That's cool. I never saw anything before. It just sort of walked around in circles there, so I don't know if I call that scary. Because, yeah, once again, my issue with this right now is that, like, yeah, it wants you to use the lantern in certain places, but, unfortunately, it's already quite bright. I don't get to see this. I want to go see the thing. Like, how spooky is it? Because I promised it to be a spooky game. Ah, he's walking along a rock. Hello there. You alright? What's going on here? You good? You good, man? Nice. As a life leaves your body, a power intervenes offering you a choice. Answer this question in return or die. Oh, that's your question. What is the name of Daniel's book? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's Nowhere. Good luck with the game, honestly, in future. It's got some promise with the atmosphere and stuff like that as well, but I mean, it's a solo-made game. Like I said, they're doing rather well for a solo-made game. It's very, very early in its state. I just kind of wish there was a bit more sort of direction. Maybe there is a map. I didn't really see a map as an option. I'll check the settings just out of interest. Yeah, there's the journal, interact, blah, blah, blah. Maybe the journal, there is a map option. I didn't see it. If there is, I apologize. Absolutely. Fantastic. You got a map. But, yeah, it needs a lot of work. I think it will be pretty decent when it gets down the line. But right now, this was just a demo. So, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do check us out on twitch.tv/Wobsy. I'll be checking out some future titles as well. There is a map of the area, okay, so that does exist, but it's just, yeah. Anyway, that's Nowhere. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Check us out on twitch.tv/Wobsy. I stream as much as I can do due to work and stuff like that as well. Yeah. I play a lot of RPGs and gacha games. Looking forward to Girls Frontline 2. I don't know when this is going out yet, but maybe I'll be playing it by then already. Ciao, ciao for now.